2nd of January 2025, and it's frosty this morning. You can see the roof of Waitrose has got the hoarfrost on it. Icy, so still below freezing, and it's about 9:30. Just managed to get some free coffees, and then yeah, I'm gonna head over to Ilkley now in the sunshine. So it's a bright and crispy morning here at Ilkley railway station. Fantastic sort of sunshine, lovely views on the way, sheep grazing in the sun and everything, and then fields which have been totally flooded by all the rainwater, ponded up, and all the birds and everything just sitting on the ice or standing around the edge of these pools and ponds and lakes that have been formed with all the rainwater that we've had. So it's a big transition from pouring rain for 2 days through to completely clear skies and frosts. Here's a train coming in, look. All the paths and everything are well gritted, all the roads are well gritted in Ilkley. And I managed to get 2 birthday cake slices, one from Greg's, one from Caffè Nero, and a free coffee as well from Caffè Nero. Yeah, well gritted, everything's... This building in Ilkley, which I'd never really looked at before, it was the Wesleyan Assembly Hall, and then it was the Methodist Church. They converted to apartments in 1987, and it's incredible stonework and that, and the door. You know, it's a garage door now, but that would have been like a door, and then the lovely window and all that there. It's an incredible stone building. Yeah, it's big. That's just the front of this piece. And then it goes right up there, so there's flats now, apartments going up there. All the different features on it, like on the corner and everything there, like the design of that. Yeah, so we're going to head up, just having a little bit of walk since it's lovely and sunny, and we're going to have a little bit of walk up to the little tarn up here, the little lake that was built. Just have a bit of exercise climbing this hill. So it goes quite steep up here. Some fantastic stone houses on this Skelda rise up here.
Look at that sheep.
Yeah. And look at the stonework on that one. Yeah. All the arched windows in the sort of loft rooms up there. So they were originally built in. The chimney stacks, incredible. That's for sale, that. Yeah. Westview House, it's called. Look at the windows and the chimneys and stuff there. The design of that. It's got like a basement floor, first, second, and then the loft room. Amazing. So this is Darwin Gardens in here. There's a few cars parked in there. A little stream runs through, and I think a little bit of woodland. It's not much to that. Obviously more interesting to go on walks up onto Ilkley Moor, which you can do just straight up here. Lots of routes. So this is Ilkley Moor up here. As soon as you get past this road, it becomes part of the moorland. And look how that tree there is, the roots have just totally disintegrated the path. So there should be quite a bit of flow coming down these streams today, given all the rain we've had. You can hear it. Well, go up here and have a look at this plaque. There's 2 plaques on the corner of this building. So one just says Daphne steel. The plaque to historical Daphne steel, Governese nurse and midwife, pioneering black matron at the NHS, lived and worked here. That's that one. The other plaque is Hillside. Charles Darwin and family stayed here at Wells Terrace while awaiting the publication of The Origin of Species in 1859, and in the 20th century it became St Winifred's maternity home. So that's why it's called Darwin Gardens down there, because Darwin stayed here. Yeah. I think we're trapped in the hope if you can get around there. Trapped in the house here. Yeah. Just gonna walk around. See the water pouring out of there. Here as well. And then down there, we're going to have a look at the pond. So the pond is frozen. And normally the water just comes into the pond from that stream and then overflow goes out there. But so it must be just running underneath the ice here. It's very icy on here. There's quite some force. We'll have a look at the water flowing in up there. So that's quite interesting. But this is not the tarn that we'll talk about. This is just a little boating pond, basically. We're going to walk up to that little lake up there that was built. We have to be careful though, because these paths they're covered in ice, just like the pond is. So here, for example, where it's all wet, it's very, very icy. So just be careful. It's pure ice. Yes, you can see the flow coming down there. It's absolutely pelting down that overshoot channel and not coming in here, because obviously it looks like they've shut the weir. So somebody or whatever has come along and shut that sluice gate while the pond is frozen to protect it from the high flow. So whether like that's a nearby resident has done that, or whether that's just automatically for the winter or what, but that little gate's closed and all the flow bypasses it. Yeah. So more ice here, just be careful. So yeah, you can go straight up the path up here. Takes you to that little white house up there. There's nice light on top of parts of the moor up there. Look, see that? Lovely light. The sun's just sort of, it's so low, the sun. And it's only where we're standing here, just peeping over the top of the moor. So this is, you know, can be in shadow a lot of the time just here. But the houses there, look at the top, they're getting the sun, and just the tops of these trees are getting the sun. But like down where we are here, it's all frozen solid because there's no sun coming on it. Even though, what time is it now? Like 11 o'clock or 10 or something. So it's hardly creeping above the top of the moor there. So we're looking north, and of course that side of the hillside is the south facing side and getting all the sun. And the big building there you can see, that used to be owned by the Catholic Church. I think it might still be, and just rented out now as accommodation and things there. In the woods there's like a little walk through the Stations of the Cross. Got an invasive rhododendron plant on the moor. I think they've spread quite a lot, these, and I'm sure on the top of the moor they go around and dig them out. But obviously this one's got quite big. So this is the path that goes up to this little lake or pond that they built 150 years ago or something like that. They built it up here. There's a little leisure pond for people to walk around. So we have these nice street lights up here as well. Nice lamps. So this one's not frozen over. Too big with too much wave action on it to get frozen on the top. Too many ducks and things moving about. So when was it? 1873. To extend it, making it a pleasant place to visit. So it was for the mill. Then
There's a skating rink.
There's a skating rink in winter, yeah. Yeah. So it was basically a marshy area that supplied water to the mill, but then, yeah, they thought they'd just make it a nice place to come and walk around. See some of the flow coming in there from the stream. The side, there's probably a few little inlets like that. Water keeping it topped up. Here's all the ducks, look. Got these nice little seating areas as well, little wooden seating areas, a bit of shelter in case it rains. Tell you what, there's some solid posts there. This wood is like
rustic inside.
rust, yeah, like solid, like big posts holding it all up. And then the roof just sits on those wooden posts, like a lot of wooden posts, seats on both sides. Yeah, so you can look that way on the seats, out that way, or you can look at the lake in the other direction. Yeah. So, other end of the lake. Along here as well, you've got other little offshoot paths and things people can take. Signage down there as well. And there's a little bit of ice at this sort of more sheltered end of the lake. You haven't got the wave action here, or the ducks going around keeping it moving. The rest of it's open. Heading back down into the town now. Noticed from coming down here, those houses there, they've actually got a little gap in the roof, and they've got a little roof garden, look, with doors that open out onto it. Same on that side as well. Can't see the tree very well. Yeah. So both, it's like two roof gardens up there, like one there. One up there. So it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon now. It stayed frozen all day where the sun hasn't got to, so in the shade you can see the frost still on these plants on the grass here. Where the sun shone it melted it, but elsewhere it stayed frozen. You can see that we have cut down some of the things that were sticking up here, like the roses and things. It's good to cut them down in sort of late December, early January, and then the new shoots will come from down there. And then we've cut all these back as well, these big tall flowers. They flower sort of August, September time. Cut them back. Perennials. And other things, just sort of like the dead autumn stuff we've cut back now, and you can see there's the fresh growth underneath. Some of the bulbs coming through as well in places. You can see there. I've seen snowdrops already, like in full flower in some places, but not here. Go and see what the temperature currently is. You can see all this is still frozen here. Let's have a look. It's 1.1 at the minute, 1.1 degrees. I think there's poor sunflower seed, which happens to have popped up over the last few days while it's been warm, will succumb to the frost there. But this has just been a seed just in the soil. It's knocking about from last summer.